Hey guys, so I am about to do a Halloween art project. What I'm really doing is I'm just prepping for my kids to be able to do the project. I'm just doing the groundwork, so it's nothing crazy, nothing to like, oh look what I did. It's just me painting, and I thought that it would be really cool just to sit and talk to you guys for a little bit because it is midnight, and the reason why I look the way I do is because it's midnight. I just got done doing a workout and just got out the shower, and I don't feel like suffocating myself, so I'm gonna be wearing this blanket. And yeah, so the things I have to do is I have these garlands, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this one into a Halloween garland and go from there. So I don't think I'm gonna touch this one. I think I'm gonna take out the orange out of that. I do have paint, but it's also finger paint. So I'm not prepared for this art, but we're gonna do it, and we're gonna sit and we're gonna chit chat and go from there. So the reason why I'm so awake is because I have been doing the 30-day Grow with Joe workouts, and I don't know what day I'm posting this or if this is gonna be a standalone video. I have no idea where this is going. I truthfully don't know where my channel is half the time. I just hope that a few of you guys just like my channel enough to watch my random videos every blue moon, because they're gonna be those. I'm sorry. I'm having fun with it. I'm not gonna sit here and worry about every little thing that comes along with having a channel. So I don't know really what I'm doing, but the thing I wanted to really talk to you guys about while I'm doing this is it something that, like when you guys watch fitness influencers, right? Which I'm not a fitness influencer, okay? But when you watch people who try to lose weight in YouTube videos, does it bother you when they show you like unhealthy foods? Because Halloween's coming up, and I don't mean to be burst anybody's bubbles, but I am going to be eating unhealthy. And it's not that, look guys, I am a type of person, I love holidays, I love food, I share food with my loved ones, and it's just a whole experience, right? I cook with love, I love cooking, I love eating, you know? That's why I got to 220 pounds in the first place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a Halloween video on Monday, and I'm gonna have all like the treats that I'm making the kids, the foods that I'm making. It's gonna be unhealthy food. It's gonna be a lot, and I just want to know, is that something that you guys would be interested in seeing? And if not, I'm still gonna post it. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited about it. Look, my favorite holidays forever, I know that y'all didn't ask, my favorite holidays is Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's Day. And now with the Valentine's Day, I know some of you guys are gonna be like, that's so basic. Well, my husband is basic and proposed to me on Valentine's Day. So now Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays. So it's also one of my kids' favorite holidays because I get them a gift on top of giving him a gift and him getting me a gift. So everybody's just getting gifts. Everybody's having a good time. That's just how it goes. But I would love to know your input, even though I'm still gonna post it, because I do care about y'all. I do want to make videos that you guys enjoy, but I'm also gonna just enjoy the process of making videos, because I love it so much. I love talking to you guys. You guys have been like amazing. So I've already shown y'all my Halloween decorations, but I thought it would be really fun to show you guys some of my Halloween desserts and stuff that I make. So that's what I was thinking about doing. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna count these up. I have a problem. I cannot do two things at one time. I don't know why. I decided to do an art project and talk to you guys. Y'all can't even really see what I'm doing, but I have these beads and I'm gonna paint them white and black, but I need to evenly disperse them. So let me count them out real quick, and I'm gonna chit chat with you some more. Okay, so I have counted out all my beads. They gave me an extra one. That's kind of annoying, but I'll decide what color I will do with that. I can't decide though which. I'm gonna go with the finger paint for orange, because this is more of like a yellowish orange, and I don't want to do that. So anyways, guys, so I have, like I said, been really enjoying doing my workouts. And I have lately been doing the 30-day Grow a Joe challenge. And that has been a challenge. It's been difficult. One of the videos is like an hour long. It is insane. And I literally felt like dying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow Halloween to be my rest day. So I'm not really giving up on the challenge. I'm not, going back on my word with wanting to do that. It's just, look, guys, I want to give y'all quality content, and I also, because I care, like, I'm not just putting this out here because, like, at the end of the day, I don't want y'all to feel like you're wasting your time watching my videos. But this is my life, and my weight loss, I did not gain 220 pounds in a few months. And truthfully, I have a problem with food. That is not something that is secretive. I've talked to you guys about that before. Like, I know that I have a problem with food. I put too much emotion in food. It's crazy to me that so many people out there don't think about food. Like, I think about food all the time. And, like, I know that's unhealthy and that's not right. But, like, I do. I think about food all the time. And, like, realistically, if you have to feed other people, like, in reality, you're gonna have to, like, think about food. Like, what are you gonna feed these people? Like, you can't just, like, like, oh shoot, it's lunchtime. Let me go grab something to eat. Like, you have to, like, prepare at least a little bit, right? So I feel like everybody kind of does that. I mean, even people who don't have kids. I mean, if you're at your work day, you don't want to, like, have to grab food all the time out to eat. So anyways, I have a problem with food, but that stems down from when I was younger. I have always, my grandmother, my granny, she was a really good cook, and she loved cooking. She loved, spending time with family. Like, she had 7 kids, guys. Like, that's crazy. I have 2 kids. No offense to the big families out there. I mean, I'm sure you guys just even have more to love. But, like, oh my God, I would pull my hair out. No offense, but I would pull my hair out. I love my kids to death. But if it was like a whole soccer team that I had to deal with every day, there's no way. I would literally, Can I have a return ticket? Like, no. But I also, like, I have to deal with everything, which, I mean, I kind of put a lot on myself too, like with the homeschooling and all that stuff, and that's fine with me. I really do enjoy having my kids close. I don't want to, like, completely be that person that's like, I'm not a helicopter parent. I definitely am. My kids are my life. My kids are my everything. And I mean, I'm up at midnight right now coloring beads. Like, that's life though. It's the life I have chosen, but it is life. Just like, all my workouts that I do at night are at night. They're not during the day. And that's not because I don't want my kids to do workouts with me, because my daughter would love it. And she does have, like, a lot of the times you guys may notice that if I do the same workout every day for a week, which that's what I was doing before this 30-day challenge, and she will just, like, me and her, it's the sweetest thing ever. We'll stand in the kitchen and we'll put it on my phone, because if she's watching cartoons, I don't want to take away from her cartoons. And I'll do it in the kitchen, and she'll just come up in there with me, and then she'll be doing it with me and then telling me, like, that I'm doing it wrong. Listen, if you have a child that's honest, it's good, because you know what? You're raising an independent child, and that's a good thing. So at least that's what I'm telling myself, just to make me feel better that I'm not getting bullied by a 5-year-old. I'm just kidding. My daughter's so sweet. She's very independent. She's very, like, she knows what she wants, and she's gonna do her best to get what she wants. She's also very respectful, but she's very headstrong, and that's a good thing. I think that's amazing. I want her to be able to speak her voice and let everybody know how she's feeling, because That is something that I value a lot, is teaching my kids to say what they need to say, and then we can go from there. You know what I mean? Depending on what they got to talk about. If it's something that whatever. Nobody asked. Guys, I'm going to be rambling. It's midnight. This is what you get. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. No. But whenever I do workouts, like, I really do enjoy doing the workouts. I'm really happy that I found Growajo. I really do enjoy doing all of her workouts. She makes them really easy. And you know what? If you're someone like me who is not athletic and, you know, you kind of just try to fit things in your day, you know, it really is a great, honestly, I feel like majority of her workouts you could do after you get home from work or whatever. Like, you don't have to like feel obligated to like have to do like a crazy 1 hour workout afterwards. Now, if you do her 30-day challenge, there's a lot of long workouts in that, but they're fun. And like, I don't know, she smiles a lot and it makes me happy watching it. So that's kind of, it makes me want to work out more whenever someone's just smiling at you, because then it makes you feel like, you know what, I want to be having fun like you. And it's just that, it's not the same. But getting back to Halloween, I am going to be making, well, I don't know, I want to say everything that I'm making. I'm just going to put it in the video that I'm going to make and then go from there, because I don't want to promise anything and then you guys be like, why didn't you make this? Because a lot of the food that I'm trying to make, I'm going to be buying this weekend, and so I haven't even bought it yet. So I don't know what's going to be in stock, what's going to be available and whatnot. So I don't want to like say I'm doing something and then something come up, but I'm going to be making bad foods. I know that. And like, look guys, I can sit here and like I feel bad telling y'all that I'm gonna eat bad or that I have ate bad, because then it's like, oh, you couldn't even eat healthy or whatever. Like, look guys, if I wasn't documenting my weight loss journey, I would just do it, and then I would just do it, and then after the fact I would be like, okay, well, get back on it, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't feel like, I mean, I'd feel bad if I, you know, completely fall off. But, you know, guys, I'm just doing what I can do and at the rate that I'm doing it. And I know that, like, to some people, it may be frustrating because, look, I've been there. I have watched people who are losing weight and then be like, why are you quitting? Why are you? And, like, it's not, I don't feel it all the time, especially after I have started this weight loss journey, like, and been very serious about it. Because before I would start a weight loss journey, I mean, it wasn't a journey, it was a day, you know what I mean? Or a couple days or a week, whatever it was. And so my understanding of like what it took to lose weight and to be on a weight loss journey was very diluted and not how it really is. So I have a lot more respect and understanding for people who do have, you know, breaks in their weight loss and just need a woosah for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, give themselves and their brains and their bodies a break. So I'm not doing that right now, but I'm just saying, like, I have a better understanding for it. So, but if you're someone who's watching me and you're like, that's annoying that you're taking breaks, I understand and I feel bad about that, but I'm not planning on going completely off the rocker. But I thought I would still share that stuff with you guys, because I mean, it's what I enjoy. I enjoy making food, I enjoy cooking, I enjoy baking, I enjoy doing fun things. And like, I know my channel is a fitness channel and I'm not trying to change that at all. It's still gonna be a fitness channel, but it's just like, you know, even like these videos where I'm just sitting and talking to you guys while I paint balls, like, I just want to enjoy just having fun with you guys and just spending time with you guys and not feeling like I have to be perfect, because, you know, I'm not. So I know that's a shocker to you guys that I'm not perfect, but I'm not. And, you know, even though, oh my God, that was on there hard. Jesus. But whatever. And when it comes to Halloween, also, I asked you guys, like, what y'all recommend when it came to movies, and I gave y'all 3 movie ideas, and I'll put them on the screen because I can't remember the names of them. I've never seen those movies. They're really, really scary, and for some reason I was like, oh, they're probably not that bad. But then I started reading you guys' comments and was like, oh, okay, maybe it's not okay for my kid to watch it yet, because I wanted to show my son some of the classic Halloween movies, and it just wasn't it. I watched, y'all are gonna probably get me for this, but I watched Ghostbusters for the first time the other day, and let me tell you, there's a little bit of sexual harassment in that. And like, I also don't want to be that person that's like, where people are like, oh my gosh, it's not that big of a deal. It's whatever, it's a movie. It was the time period, right? That's what we'll say. But it was a bit weird because, like, what's his name? Bill Murray, and like the chick. I don't mean to ruin the movie for you. I mean, if you haven't seen Ghostbusters yet, I think it's been out since the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. And anyways, so Bill Murray goes into this woman's house because she has a ghost, and then he's like trying to give her kisses, or trying to get kisses from her, and then not leaving her apartment whenever she's like, okay, bye, like, you need to go. Like, that's a bit, I mean, that's a bit much, sir. Like, I don't know. But the movie was whatever. I tried watching the second one. I think it was like one of those movies where like the first one's better. So I haven't watched it beyond that. But getting back to my kids. So my son is 12, and I want to show him some more, like, you know, kind of scarier movies. So we watched I Am Legend the other day. Have you guys watched that? It's one of my favorite movies. I like that movie a lot. And I mean, it's a good movie. And if you have seen it, have you seen the extended, or like what could have happened, like the second ending? That second ending, you can look it up on YouTube. It was a bit weird. It was a bit weird. But we watched that. It wasn't too crazy. He was not scared at all. It's not one of those movies that you're like crazy scared of. It's just more of like you're learning the plot and what happens, you know what I mean? And I know Will Smith, okay, I don't mean to be controversial, but, and I might not even talk about this because I don't care about, like, I'm not going to get into any kind of crazy things, but Will Smith was, I will say, a good actor, but he ruined it with slapping Chris Rock. He ruined it. Because, like, my son, that's all he knows about him. Like, if I say Will Smith, he'll say, oh, that guy that slapped Chris Rock. Like, you just threw away your career, dude. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll still be able to be who he was before. But I don't know. It's really hard. Once you really, you do something like that, physical violence is never okay. So once you do that, it's really hard to, like, not think of that when someone does that, Anyways, whatever. Woke. I'm woke tonight, apparently. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so we're going to watch, even though we didn't watch the other ones, I want to watch what is it? It's the new Ghostbusters. It's got that dude from Stranger Things. Do y'all watch Stranger Things? I don't watch Stranger Things. My niece really wants me to watch it. She's begged me to watch it. Well, she hasn't begged me, but she's told me. She's like really insisted that I should watch it. But I haven't watched it yet, and that's fine. That's no biggie. I'm sure I will watch it. Everybody loves it, and my son, he has watched a few episodes of it, but I just haven't gotten into it like everybody else has, which is fine. Like, I don't have to be on trend with everything. That black is gonna have to be painted twice. Love that. That's what happens when you use children's paint to do a project, right? But I really am looking forward to Halloween, guys. And I hope you guys are too. Even if you don't have kids or it's too spooky for you, I hope that you guys have a great night. Spending it with, at your house watching movies or with your friends or with your family. I know a lot of adults go to like parties and stuff. Like, I am lame. I'm talking to you guys at midnight painting. I'm lame. Like, I can't even explain how lame I am. But it is really cool to see, like, you know, people that I follow on Instagram, they're going to, like, you know, Halloween parties as adults. I wouldn't even know what that's like. I would be so awkward. Oh my gosh, my anxiety, I could never. Oh my God. See, I think it's a great idea to put the balls on the thing, and then I realize it really isn't. I do want to say, though, I really do appreciate you guys for watching my videos and being there for me. I feel like sometimes, you know, especially when I was going through a bit of a depression, and like, I feel bad. I want to say I'm sorry for that, guys, but at the end of the day, I am sorry because, you know, it's not your problem. But, you know, it is who I suffer with depression. I suffer with anxiety. And that's something that, you know, is going to be a part of my journey because that's literally a part of my life. It's something that I have to deal with all the time, every day. I mean, it is what it is, but I feel bad though, because sometimes, you know, things in my life get pushed on the back burner and my videos kind of just become a little bit repetitive. And that's not because I don't care or because I don't want to give you guys like really good videos. It's just sometimes it's hard to put a lot of energy in things when all you want to do is curl up under a blanket and do nothing. And right now I feel really good. Right now I feel a lot better mentally, physically. You know, doing the 30-day workout challenge has really gotten me out of like feeling really crappy. Maybe you wouldn't think it would, but it does. It helps me out. It makes me feel less alone, less, you know, I don't know. It keeps my head, my brain working towards one goal rather than thinking about everything else. And that's really, really, really beneficial. I wouldn't go as far to say that working out makes me super happy. I mean, you know, you're doing something good for your body and it's great. It's great. But whenever you get done, and like, I'm not going to complain to the point where people are like, you're a stay-at-home mom. But like, whenever you get done, I don't care what you do with your life. At the end of the day, you're tired, you're done. And working out is just like another thing on my list to do. And I'm not complaining because it is good for me. It's good for my health. It's good for my body. It's something extremely beneficial for me. So even if you don't like doing it, it's good to do it because of the long term what it's going to do for you and your body and your health. So, but am I there with my mental health where I work out and I'm like, you know, I'm just so happy? No, I am not there. And I think that's okay. I mean, of course, when I get done working out, I'm not like, you know, even more depressed, but in the moment it definitely takes my mind off of things. But then after the fact, you go back to reality, and then there it is. And I know some people would be like, well, you definitely should go to therapy, and like, I agree, but that's like a whole can of worms to open up, and I'm not. It's spooky season, but we're not trying to get that spooky right now. We're just trying to get this art project done so that my kids can paint their pumpkins and enjoy their Halloween. That's all I'm trying to do. Small goals, okay? Small goals, then you won't be disappointed with anything. Even like sitting out on the porch handing out candy, which I've already talked to you guys about. I can't do that where I live, unfortunately. I tried that for years, and I even decorated my house. Like, that's part of the reason why I go so far with my house inside, because I can't decorate outside and people show up. So it kind of feels like, what's the point? Might as well just decorate the inside of my house and let my kids enjoy it the whole day. So that's what I'm doing. Nobody showed up, and yeah, so we just gave up on that because we've been living here for so long. So it's just like, it didn't work in the past. It's fine. But I would love it. I wish I lived in a neighborhood. We live in a rental right now, and it's just not in the best spot for that, for, you know, for kids. So, and that's fine. One day we'll buy a house. One day I'll live out my fantasy of handing out candy. One day. One can dream, right? But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're probably just gonna watch a ton of movies. There's a new movie. I want to tell you guys. I'll put it on the screen. I don't know a lot of the names, but there's a movie on Netflix that I really want to watch with my kids. I want to watch it with both of my children because I think my daughter would even enjoy it. It looks really funny. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then we're going to, like I said, watch the other movie that Ghostbusters, the new one. We're going to watch that too. So that is what we're going to be doing. And then eating junk food, eating candy, doing all the things that people would probably judge me for as a mom, but that's what we're doing. It's Halloween. And I don't know about you guys, but if you sit in the kitchen cooking for hours and you tell me that you're not going to want to eat the food that you're cooking, you got me crazy, because I am eating when I'm cooking. If I'm cooking a lot of food, like, that's just not, in reality, that's what's going to happen. If I'm not snacking on the food, I'm going to be eating the food after the fact. Or, like, you know, you guys know that I have a binging problem. If I restrict myself to the point where I'm like, I can't have anything. And I think, you know what? I used to be that way when I first started dieting. I used to be very, like, I would start and I'd be like, never going to eat a cheeseburger again. And, like, you can have a cheeseburger. It's okay. Like, there's things that I've learned on my weight loss journey over time that, and I haven't been on it forever. I think I'm at like my 5-month mark, 4-month mark. My brain's not completely working right now. But you get to a point where you start like realizing like a cheeseburger isn't gonna be the end of everything. You know what I mean? And you don't have to start on Monday, even if you had it on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like, eat the cheeseburger, give yourself that meal, or give yourself that day, whatever. But then just tell yourself that that was that day and get back on. And if that's hard, give yourself a couple days. Give yourself whatever you need, give it to yourself. But don't sit here, like I would give up and then I would say, you know what, Halloween's coming up, so I might as well wait till Halloween, right? And then after Halloween, I'll start again. And then Halloween comes up or it gets close and I'm like, you know what, Thanksgiving's around the corner. What's the point? I'm not going to lose much weight anyways. There's no point in even trying. And then Christmas, you know, there's another excuse. So it's like a bunch of excuses. And I know you guys could sit here and be like, yeah, you're still giving excuses on why you can't eat healthy. And I'm not going to dispute that. Because, I mean, for sure, I mean, it is an excuse to be like, oh, well, I cook and I should be able to eat what I cook. But you have to give yourself the ability to live your life, okay? So if you're an adult and you're of age and you want a glass of wine, you know what I mean? Like, don't sit here and make yourself feel bad for wanting to live your life with food as something that you enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. This is me just giving my honest opinion when it comes to food and food addiction and how I feel about it. It is what it is, you know, like I don't think I'll ever have a completely healthy relationship with food. I think I take that back. I will probably have a healthy relationship with food, but that healthy relationship with food will probably include me eating out every now and again, or me having desserts, or me having chocolate, or me baking something, or doing something, or cooking a dinner that's full of cheese and grease and whatever else. Whatever other delicious things, butter. Like, you cook for so long, very unhealthy, and then you start cooking healthy, and I love the foods that I've been cooking, by the way. But every blue moon, I'm gonna cook bad. I'm gonna cook relatively unhealthy meals that people would sit here and judge and say, yeah, that was really unhealthy. But, you know, it is what it is. you got to give yourself breaks. You got to give yourself, if you want something, it's better for you to give yourself the cheeseburger or the dessert or the chocolate and still stay on track. You know what I mean? And I know that might not make sense together, like staying on track and eating unhealthy, but you can. Like, you can sit here and have that meal or that day or whatever and get back on track. Like, you don't have to, like, I don't know, guys. I had a very unhealthy idea on what weight loss was before this, and I didn't go into this weight loss journey wanting to do things the wrong way, and I have been doing it in the healthy way. Like, I had been, tracking calories, and then now I do the Weight Watchers, and, just trying to make sure that I'm eating good choices and not bad choices. But, I mean, you're going to have days, you're going to have times in your life where you're like depressed, or you're hungry, or whatever. And of course, if you're hungry, you could grab something healthy. Or if there's something that you're craving and you can't stop thinking about it, the best thing for you to do is just give it to yourself. Let yourself have it, because at the end of the day, it's better than you binging on the thing that you want, or eating that and then binging on multiple other things because you felt like you were restricting yourself too much. And all I'm trying to say is, I get it. I've been there. I'm there with you. Okay. This is like the whole point of me posting my videos on weight loss, is because I want you guys to know you're not alone. I'm there. I'm dealing with all this stuff too. And it's hard. It's difficult. And it's hard to really maneuver through it. I will be honest with you guys. Whenever I was depressed, I gave myself a few days of eating unhealthy. And oh my God, I felt like crap. And that's not me trying to be like, if you eat bad food, you're going to feel like, I felt horrible, guys. And it wasn't my guilt. It was my gut. Okay. I felt horrible. Okay. And I was just like, I can't quit what I'm doing, with my weight loss. Like, I can't, like, I gave myself those days, and I can't quit what I'm doing, because if I quit, then I'm going to feel like this every day. And then every day eventually is going to become a year from now. And then I'm going to be saying, why did I stop? You know what I mean? And I don't want you to be in that position either. Like, you asking yourself, why did you stop? Because you're going to give yourself excuses like I do with, it's Halloween and you got to let yourself eat bad. But you don't want to give yourself too many excuses where it's going to prevent you from living your life in a fuller way and being able to experience life the way that you want to experience life. And that's how I feel. I mean, I'm just doing my best, guys. And if my best is not perfect, then that's okay. Because, at the end of the day, when I'm sharing all this stuff with you guys, there are probably going to be a select few that are like, yeah, you could be doing a lot better. But, I mean, if you can be on a weight loss journey and stay strict from day one to the day that you quit, and you've restricted and you've been able to do all the workouts completely from beginning to end perfectly and all this stuff, if you've been able to do that, congratulations. Like, that is something to be extremely, like, proud of, right? But in reality, going from overeating, binge eating, not working out at all, like, going from that lifestyle to a active lifestyle and eating whole foods, eating healthier meat if you eat meat, and things like that, it's difficult. And anybody who's going to sit here and say like, oh, it's not that crazy, has never lost weight, has never tried to lose weight, doesn't understand the difficulties behind it. Losing weight is not just a physical thing. We all get it, right? Like, eat healthy, work out, you lose weight. But in reality, it's just not that easy. And sitting here telling yourself that you're a failure because of a cheeseburger or a chocolate bar or not working out for a week or whatever. I didn't work out for the first month that I tried losing weight. Like, it just was, on my first week, I don't know about a month, but the first week, I just focused on my water intake. I kept eating the same things. I just, tried to be more mindful when I was eating. but I just focused on my water, just drinking water, taking out sodas. I have completely taken out sodas out of my life, and I do drink them every blue moon. I will drink a Sprite because I love Sprites, but they're not a part of my daily diet. I don't have them all the time. And now when I drink them, they're so sweet. Like, you really do your taste buds start to change. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying you start to realize, like, your taste buds do start to sit here and be like, why are you giving me this? Are you trying to kill us? But, I mean, I don't know, guys. I'm rambling. And if you guys like these type of videos, let me know. Because I post these videos and sometimes I get really insecure. Because I wonder, like, do people really just want to listen to me talk? Like, I don't know. Is that annoying? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, during this weight loss journey, I've learned a lot about myself, about what weight loss journey, what it means to me. And in the beginning, I definitely had a deluded mindset and a delusional mindset. I felt like losing weight every single week, or not week, but month, you should be 10 pounds down, right? Like, if you're eating healthy and working out, that should be a thing, right? No, that's not reality. It's not how things work. That's not how weight loss is. And, you know, partially that's me being uneducated, not uneducated, but unrealistic about what it takes to lose weight and the whole process of weight loss. So I've been there. I just want you guys to know that I've been there. I've done it. I understand. I get it. You know, I don't want you guys to ever feel like, let's say you haven't even started your weight loss journey and you're watching my channel. Like, one, thank you for just wanting to watch my videos. That's incredible and sweet, and it means the world to me. But you don't have to be perfect at everything. You don't have to, like, sit here and, like, weight loss to you in the first 2 months could be just you cutting out sodas. Do you know what I'm saying? Or switching your soda from regular soda to diet. Like, you don't have to sit here and change everything that makes you the person that you are today. You don't have to change everything and be this totally different superwoman or superman and be, you know, like, everything's changed and you're this new person and everything's perfect. Like how many times does that actually happen for people, where they make a decision, they start doing something, and they're perfect at it instantly? Like, their lives are perfectly changed for the better and everything goes just as planned, like they wanted it to. Never. I mean, my life is literally a series of being happy and, like, everything seeming to fit into place, and then a week, months, a year later, everything just crumbles. And then it's like, what the crap? What the crap is this universe trying to give me right now? Because I don't want it, and I want to give it back. But that's life. Life gives you a lot to deal with, and for some people it's a lot easier, and for a lot of people it's not. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that, but weight loss is not easy. You're not going to be given this easy pass, and, you know, regardless of how you decide to lose weight, I don't think there's a crazy, like, we're not one size fits all, right? So, like, your diet isn't going to be one size fit all. What you eat in a day, you know, to some people, I'm sure y'all probably sit here and go, like, you don't really eat a ton in my what I eat in a day. But honestly, guys, I'm not running around. I mean, I'm running around, but my house is, like, I can see my front door right now. Like, literally. I have what you call a shotgun house, which means, at least from my understanding, this is what I've been told, is that you could shoot a gun from the front door and it would exit my back door. Like, you could see through my whole house. And my house is small, which I'm not complaining about. I actually really do enjoy that it's small, because my kids are always close, and I literally can hear everything in my house. I can hear everything. But I'm not moving around. I mean, I'm moving, right? Like doing my daily chores and stuff, but I'm not moving mountains over here, okay? So like me and my physical standing is not crazy. So, and the things that I have to do in the morning, I hate eating breakfast. I don't know if any of you guys are like that, but I hate eating breakfast. Breakfast is not my friend. It makes me feel horrible when I eat it. And so I usually stick away from it unless I'm feeling hungry. Then I'll eat. Like I don't starve myself by any means. And I hope you guys know that. Like I don't ever sit here and say, well, like I was doing that in the beginning, not starving myself, but where it was like I have to eat in these calories. And that was very stressful for me. It was becoming overwhelming to sit here and say, like I would be hungry and I'd be like, oh, you can't eat no more. You gotta stop. And like I know Weight Watchers is basically, I mean honestly it's just like calorie counting. But I will say there are like 0 point foods, and you could say the same thing about calories. You could be like, oh, there's 0 calorie foods, but it's a bit different, and you gain back points. It's a whole system. I don't really understand it, so I'm not going to pretend that I get it, but I just log in my crap, and then whatever I get after that is what I get. Weight Watchers will never sponsor me because they're going to be like, yeah, you don't know what you're doing. I've been on it for a month, so I'll check back on with y'all later. Maybe in 2 months I'll have a better understanding and give y'all a better review of it. But yeah, I don't think weight loss is one size fits all. I don't think that you have to go to a gym. That's why, because you know what, at the end of the day, whenever I've lost 70 pounds, because it's going to happen, I want to be able to look back on days like this and be able to say, I've lost 70 pounds doing at-home workouts, not having to go to a gym. And there's nothing wrong with gyms. I will eventually go to a gym, I'm sure. And honestly, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just going with the flow. Hopefully I'm not up too late. These because this is finger paint, it's drying really fast and it's on wood. There is some, because guys, I look at everything before it even happens. Like I'm ready for the holidays. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on Christmas this year. I will tell you guys that. Whatever I have is what I have. I might buy a couple things, but your girl's on a budget. Santa has a lot of work to do. So Santa is like, he's doing what he can. So I, as mama of the house, I'm not trying to spend too much money on decor this year. So I am just going to use what I have. And then of course I'm going to do what I did for my Halloween video. I'm just going to show you guys my house and like what I end up using. And if it's something that's still available, I'll definitely link it down below when I'm doing it. But there is this really cute ornaments that I want to buy, and they're $15 from Target. I'm going to put them on the screen. And they are not meant to be painted on, right? They're not. But I immediately saw them and was like, that is perfect. I am going to buy the set. There's 4 of them. And there's 4 of my family, right? My babies, my two kids, and my husband and I. And that would be such a perfect like painting thing to do. And I know some people are like, look, if I can paint it, and my kids love painting, if it's something that I can paint and do with my kids, I'm gonna do it. Like, you'll see in a minute, I have pumpkins that I have to glue, and that's gonna be the last thing. I'm not gonna paint them, but there's enough pumpkins for me and my husband to do 1 of them each, and then my kids will have 2 each to do. And we'll sit here all together at my dining table, and we'll just do crafts together. And that's what we'll do for Halloween too. Like we'll just be sitting here doing crafts. And like I've told you guys, if I can possibly have all of my kids' artwork just surrounded by me by the holidays, by the time I'm like 100 years old, I'm gonna have great grandchildren's decorations too, and it's just gonna be so wonderful and magical, and I love it. I don't feel like I definitely have met parents and people who want their house to be like all like perfect, you know what I mean, for the holidays. I have kids. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to do my best, and my best is what it is. I mean, you guys have seen me even in my weight loss journey. Like, I'm not perfect, and but I do really love my children, and I love my family, and like spending time with them, like painting and stuff, is just so much fun. And you get to let your kids, like, one, be artistic and let them just do whatever makes, like there's no guides, there's no like specific thing that I'm hoping my child to like paint. Like, whenever they're painting, they're just doing their thing. So it might not even match anything. It might not even be Christmas colors, I don't know, or Halloween colors. Like, it just, whatever they want to do, I let them do it, of course, and then it just gets put up, and then, or put on display, and then every year I just keep adding on to it, and it's just, I don't know, I'm rambling. But I just love it. I love letting my kids paint and decorate, and I thought that would be such a perfect idea. So don't steal it from me yet. Let me buy some, because I'm really worried that they're gonna sell, because they're not even in stores yet, but it's not Christmas yet, so maybe that's why. Because I don't know, there's a lot of back and forth that I have with myself, like I want to lose weight, and I'm going to lose weight, but like, what am I gonna look like whenever it happens? Like, I'm a mom, I've had 2 kids. Like, my babies look at the floor. You know what I mean? Like, they're not perfect now, and I'm really worried that they're just going to be skin, at the end of the day. And then, like, are my stretch marks going to be more noticeable the more weight I lose? Like, it's just things like that that I'm worried about. But I will say, I would rather be able to feel comfortable and confident. And I feel like you could be comfortable and confident at all sizes, at all ages. Like, you don't have to like sit here and put yourself in a box that the only way that you're perfect, or that your body's perfect, or that you can live life is at a certain size. That's ridiculous. And I don't agree with that. There would be a time teenager Becca would say, or even young 20s, Becca would say that 120 was the weight that you had to be at. And the older I've gotten, the more mature I've gotten, the more I've been out in this world. 120 is nothing. Like, it's one thing if you are just small framed and have always been skinny and you're 120 pounds, because I've been there. But if you are someone who is losing weight, especially major weight, that's a huge thing to get down to 120. I would never make that my goal unless I have hit my goal of 150 and I'm like, yeah, I could go for another 30 and it be healthy and realistic, then maybe. But just like, that's not my goal. That's not my goal. That's not my life right now. And that's okay. And I think it's okay to have a different goals than everybody else. It's okay to start losing weight and then get comfortable at a certain weight that you didn't think you would get comfortable. Okay, so I have finished painting my beads. I'll show them to you guys when they get done drying. But I have these pumpkins, and then they have these little things that you put on it, so they look like pumpkins, and I'm gonna glue those together so that whenever my kids are painting, because what I was thinking to myself is if they paint this, and then they paint this and their artwork gets covered up, and then that might make them feel a little sad. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue them together so that way it's done. I'm trying to make it easy for me in the future. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my life easier for the future. Which I hope this glue isn't gone bad. Oh my god. There's a stopper in it. Yeah, maybe don't do arts and crafts at midnight. When you're halfway awake. Maybe not do that. Oh my god, it's like not wanting to go in. What the crap? But yeah, let me know if you guys like videos like this. Let me know, because sometimes I worry that my videos are just not what people are wanting. This is so different. But I really do. I enjoy this so much. It's just so much fun. Like, even though there's a delay in our conversation and I have to wait for you guys' responses, like, I just really do enjoy spending time with you guys and you guys spending time with me. I know that might sound really sad to those of people that have friends that are physically in their lives. And I do have friends. I have family, really. I have my sister-in-law, which is my sister, and my husband, like I told you, he's like my best friend. And it's just hard to not be best friends with someone that you've been together with, like, I mean, almost half my life I've been with him. So, I've known him almost as long as I've not known him. Like, you know, I've known him longer than I haven't known him. You know what I mean? So, you start to become extremely close to someone when you're with them that long. And so, of course, I'm really close to my husband. And I'm close to my sister-in-law. Like I said, she's like my best friend. She's like my sister. I'm probably closer to her than my brother. And he probably would hate me saying that. I love him. But, you know, I can just girl talk with her. And, you know, there's things that, of course, I can talk to her about that you wouldn't talk to a dude about. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm not judging. But I'm just saying, for me, I feel a lot more comfortable talking to my sister about things than I do my brother. And I really appreciate them because they're my family, other than my, you know, my kids, my husband, you know. But I really do enjoy spending time with you guys and reading you guys' comments and feeling like, you know, being a part of something more than just doing this on my own, because it can be very isolating, especially whenever you're dealing with depression or anxiety, and then you're also trying to make changes for your life and your lifestyle, and it's very difficult to do. But I just appreciate you guys. I'm very thankful for y'all. I'm very thankful for those of you that have come back to a lot of my videos or watched multiples of my videos. It really does mean a lot to me, and trust me, I do look into that. I do care a lot that you guys are there, and I appreciate all of y'all so much. I mean, honestly, I'm just enjoying this process of filming my weight loss journey and what I'm going through. I'm not thinking too crazy into it. Like I said, if some of my videos are me doing random things and just talking to you guys about random things, then that's what I'm gonna put out there. I'm not really gonna sit here and make myself feel bad or feel restricted to certain things. You know, I completely understand. If there are some people that don't watch my videos where I just sit and chit chat, I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Who am I? Why should anybody have to listen to me? And honestly, the fact that you guys even do means the world to me. I mean, that I have people out there that, you know, are my friends and do care. And I treat you guys like that. I treat you guys like, you know, if you were hanging out with me now, like physically, you know, that's how I think of you guys. And I just appreciate every one of y'all, because without you guys, I would just be talking to myself in my dining room, painting and looking and feeling crazy. So I appreciate you guys being back or being there for me and giving me feedback and letting me know what you guys think. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. If y'all don't like certain videos, you know, I completely understand if y'all don't watch them. And if y'all enjoy certain videos that I make more than others, you know, I just appreciate any time that you guys let me have with you guys and spending time watching my videos and all that good stuff. So I'm basically done. I'm gonna show you guys the way that I painted these, and these were the little pumpkins that I have. So they're gonna dry, but there's two different sizes. I don't know. I'm sure I'm just gonna give my kids one of each, and then me and my husband will have to fight to the death to figure out who gets the who gets what pumpkin. No, I'm just kidding. But I will show you guys on Halloween how all of our art projects turn out, all the goodies that we eat, all the bad food, all the good food, everything. It's all good. You know what I mean? I also hate that idea of looking at food as bad and good, because, I mean, food is food. You know what I mean? Like, you just like anything in life, you shouldn't overindulge or do too much of one thing. Too much. I think that's how life is. So, thank you guys for spending time with me, and I hope you guys have a great night. I think it's it's 1:10 right now. So I am gonna go to bed. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.